Good evening and welcome to our first open house on Sahara Garden Suite in partnership with Laser Suite Limited. My partner, Brian McLean, is with me. Brian, welcome.
Thank you.
So can you tell us what's going on, how exciting it is for inviting realtors and mortgage agents to come here between 7 and 8 and 9 p.m. tonight?
Absolutely. It's a great opportunity for real estate agents to understand the importance that the role of garden suites plays in our industry, whether it be generational living, whether it be investment opportunity, many opportunities for every real estate agent out there to touch existing clients as well as to reach new clients. So
this is amazing because right now the industry is impacted by real estate because of affordability. So this is a great factor for them to reach out to the people who own the land and to find out if they can qualify to put one of our units in their backyard.
Absolutely, and you hit a very good point there with the affordability aspect of it. Our prefab modular garden suites are off-site built. We don't have the struggles of on-site builds and local labor rates and prices, so we can typically come in very affordable on any unit in your backyard.
Yeah, we as a Tiqsons Construction, we are actually a licensed builder. We enrolled the program for Tarion because you feel confidence building with working with a builder like Tiqsons Construction Inc. And we are partnering with them because they have these 6 or 7 modules that we will be sharing in our show. You want to say something
Absolutely.
about it?
Ranging anywhere from 300 square feet up for a studio style unit, up to we can go as high as 1,400 square feet in a 2-load configuration in a unit that we would seam together on site.
And Tiqsons is also coming up with Ashiana garden suites, which are custom made to meet the exterior architectural compatibility point of view. So they are built on site. And if we are not able to deliver those site, because there could be some limitation in terms of bringing modular homes, so they might have to be built on the site.
That's right. Crane limitations would be the biggest if the crane shot to drop the unit into the backyard, because keep in mind, we're lifting this unit over your house into the backyard, and that could pose some limitations for that.
So we are here partners together to work on it to make sure we have a good solution for the clients, the peace of mind, confidence they're working with a licensed builder and provide warranty. And I think we're excited, and we're going to ask Kyla to join us. She's also partnered with the Byron, and she's available, but maybe we'll catch her later.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to Open House for Sahara Garden Suite. Today I have Maxime D'Souza, mortgage broker with Canada Express Mortgage with us. Welcome, Maxime.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Maxime D'Souza. I'm a mortgage broker at Canada Express Mortgage Inc., license 13241. And I'm pretty excited here to be here at the Sahara Garden Suites open house. I'm excited to talk about all the financing options to our realtor partners who are present here today. As at Canada Mortgage Express Inc., we are here to educate people on how we can finance these garden homes for anybody and everybody who is interested in having one.
Fantastic. Also, I have a guest, my friend Mohammed Musa. He's the president and the broker of record for Public Realty Inc.
Yes.
Welcome.
Tahir Bhai, Tiqsons Construction Inc., City Pro Realty, our wonderful mortgage financing specialists with us. The reason is that we realtors, when we go anywhere, the first thing we see is how we will be able to make it happen. And 100% happening will always be done through wonderful professionals I have a privilege to stand with. And secondly, Sahara Garden Suites This is something, an amazing opportunity for realtors like myself, that down to the road, this 2025, Tahir Bhai, I have a belief that a target we can easily meet for 250 units we can sell in 2025, which will be just growing, just mushrooms in the fields.
The idea is to introduce these units and make them aware of it. And this is the first attempt to educate and invite our mortgage agent and realtors to come and participate. So this is an education seminar and present, and there's a refreshment for everyone to celebrate. So hopefully everybody will come and join and have a conversation. Maxim, what is the program that you think would the mortgage agent or broker needs to know about how they can help or secure financing and affordability point of view?
Well, there are many lenders who can finance these garden suites. The first thing to understand is who all are eligible. Now, everyone who owns a home or a real estate investor is eligible to, secure financing for these garden suites. They can be salaried or self-employed. They can have an existing mortgage, or the property can be free and clear. It does not matter. Now, when we talk about lenders, we have a bunch of lenders that we can work with at Canada Express Mortgage Inc. And what we do is we look at every client's profile in order to establish an understanding on where that file would fit, because with interest rates, the interest rate as low as the bank rates are, and the private financing, as you guys know, it could get a little expensive. However, these are all short-term financing strategies to improve the property itself, and later on can be refinanced with an improved property value.
So our goal is, as a Tiqsons Construction Inc., HCRA licensed builder, is to arrange financing. Without financing, you cannot buy anything, you cannot build anything. So tonight, everybody will learn about the process, how you go about it, and how you can reach out to your potential clients who would be interested to generate this rental income or generational system that we're talking about, the family moving kids to the backyard. And also affordability issues and generate income. Some seniors are moving to the new homes and they are renting the main building to support the financing, because if they don't have other income, they need income. So this is a good idea, and we will be talking to Kyla and Byron soon when we start the presentation. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Qureshi.
Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to our open house for garden suites in partnership with Laser Suites Limited. We are very delighted to welcome all realtors and mortgage agents who have come here to learn about the process. So can you please turn on the video? So these are the example of few interior and exterior finishes. You're going to see, we're going to show you some slides during the process. Next. And these units come with the 10-year warranty because we are licensed builder. Tiqsons Construction Inc. is a licensed builder. We provide 7-year warranty. These are prefabricated in Ontario at a plant in Kingston with our partner. And I will introduce you Brian and Kyla shortly after a small presentation at the beginning. So next slide, please. So Tiqsons Construction is an HCRA licensed builder, and we build custom homes and provide 7-year statutory warranty. And you need to have a license in Ontario to build these new homes under the Ontario New Home 10-year warranty program, under Warranties Act. Next. So these, you can see the models. We'll show you the details later on in our next slides. So Tiqson Construction is partnered with Laser Suite Limited, are offering you modular homes. They are fabricated in the province of Ontario, and you can install them in your backyard. You reverse it, can you back? I think this goes back. So, and they all follow the Ontario Building Code standard and quality. New material is used, and it is the shortest possible delivery time because of affordability, rental income, or generational needs of the family. Next. So Laser Suite history by founding partner Kyla Kennedy and Byron McLean. So Byron, you want to come over? Kyla, you can come also.
You can do the talking.
You can stay here. So here are our partners, founder, Byron and Kyla. So we get a slide. Can you tell us a little bit about the personalized design, construction, 3D rendering, and quality assurance and craftsmanship about your units?
Absolutely. Like Tahir said, my name is Byron McLean. A little quick tidbit about myself. I've been in the trades mainly in the Kingston, southeastern Ontario area for about the last 25 years. I'm a licensed electrician. And about 5 years ago made the move to start Leisure Suites and the development of a prefab modular backyard home. Our units are, like Tahir said, built to Ontario Building Code standards. Actually, they're over-engineered to the code or to the standards because we need to be able to ship these down the highway to get to your home and make them stay together. So we over-engineer them, and they're very durable units, quality standards. Every unit is completely spray foamed, ceiling, walls, and floors. And what else?
So here's one of the Niagara module that we're going to show the video, and then we can have a comment from both Kyla and Byron. So can you run the video, please? Sorry. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about Niagara?
So the Niagara was started as a tremblant.
Yeah.
Our one-bedroom unit, which is 15 feet wide by 28 feet long. Yeah. And looking at that design concept, we figured that we could put two of those tremblants together and make a beautiful, much bigger footprint unit. So the Niagara is about 680, and we can adapt that and increase that size up to about 1,400 square feet. So room to grow, room to expand.
So if its size is bigger, that means we are creating a couple of modules, because transportation, you won't be able to carry it at one time, right?
That's right, yeah. So it becomes two units that are 15 feet wide by 28 feet long. And then once we get to your site, those two units are craned over into the backyard, and then we seam them together and finish them off with a little bit of on-site.
So it seems that everything is inside, interior and exterior, completely finished.
Complete.
Come with all the appliances and everything.
Absolutely. So your flooring is in, your kitchen cabinets are in, your countertops are on, your bathtub, toilet, vanity, taps. The only thing we don't do before delivery is paint, because we do have the chance of cracking in the drywall.
So as we discussed last time, that there are three models. You have a standard module, you have a premium module, and you have a luxury module.
That's right.
Can you tell us the difference between the two in terms of what is included in the standard and versus the premium versus
Sure, and it's basically trim level. You can go from a vinyl siding with laminate countertops to a composite siding and quartz countertops. A basic, the base model would come with white appliances. The next step would take you to the stainless steel appliance.
steel.
Exactly.
So kitchen counter will be
Quartz,
upgraded to
quartz countertops.
quartz
Yep.
countertop.
And then
So
we have
these are some details that we have meant there.
Yep.
So these are the details about Niagara module, which is the next module. Size is 24 feet and 8 inches by 34 feet, 670 square feet. This is a Niagara module, and it's a mini split heating. And how this working? Is it pre-installed already?
Yeah, so the indoor units of the ductless mini split heat pump, they're high efficiency units with a cold weather kit, so they're good to about minus 30. We typically don't get many days that are below that nowadays. The indoor heads and the line sets are already pre-run. The outdoor unit would be installed on site once it arrives.
So you can see that there is a list of features. These are included in our package when you order a basic unit. Basically, we're going to go through the 9 steps when you are buying, acquiring these units. So we just give you a little bit idea about each unit. So next, please.
I have a question. With particular,
We'll talk later on. So can you? This is Algonquin. So what was the idea, Kyla? What was the idea behind this?
Algonquin's good for additional living space if you're looking to add an office space in your backyard or additional entertaining space. Okay. Hold on.
You stay here, Kyle.
Oh, I'm over here. Okay, hold on.
Sure, guys. So we'll switch between both of you.
Okay.
All right. So we start again. So Kyla, can you tell us anything about Algonquin?
Yeah, so the Algonquin model was added to our lineup as additional living space in the backyard, so it could be entertaining when you have guests over, office space in the backyard, and especially during COVID, a lot of people went to a work from home model, so this allows you to be on the property but have your own space if you want to do a home office.
You know, they're so beautifully designed and available, and you can look at the exterior. It looks with a pool and other accessories that can be added to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are
Definitely.
because you're specialized in swimming pool
Yeah.
and other things. So this is beautiful. Beautiful unit.
Yes, thank you. And we
please.
have the Algonquin is our indoor showroom. That's the model that we have here at the Improve Center.
Okay, fantastic. So this is a Algonquin model, and we're going to have the details about that. How many square feet that is? How many square feet?
630.
630.
630, and it's 2-bedroom, right?
Yeah, Algonquin's an open concept.
Okay.
So like we have it here at the showroom, you could do a desk space and do a Murphy bed to keep that flex space in.
Right, so this is Algonquin details, 50 feet by 42, 630 square feet, open concept, 3-piece bathroom, custom kitchen cabinets, expansive countertops, 5-piece appliances, luxury exterior wall, sconces, and low argon gas, which are high efficiency windows, and customizable siding. So this is where you pick and choose your exterior finishes as well as interior,
Sorry.
based on your budget. Okay, next. So this is a Banff model. Can you turn the video on? So maybe Byron,
Sure.
you can tell us. Take the
Banff-
mic.
You can hear? Yeah, it's good. So the Banff model is on the same footprint as the Algonquin. It's 14 or 15 by 42, 600. Yeah.
When we're touching the mic, it makes a lot of noise.
Oh,
We're just gonna restart that part of the
Okay.
take 2.
So we're not live here?
Oh, thank God.
So the Banff unit is built on the same footprint as the Algonquin. It's 15 by 42. It's standard as a 2-bedroom unit. It's my favorite of the 2-bedroom units. Would give you a center bathroom design, so each side of the bedroom the bathroom is in between the 2 bedrooms, and the master bedroom, we call the master, would have a cheater ensuite entrance into the bathroom. So nice little touch. Gives you then a kitchen with an island and a decent sized living room space.
This is beautiful. Look at this, how you kind of conceptually designed and this. And how long would it take to build something like that in terms of time frame from the day you get the building permit?
Data building permit, we're looking at about 6 weeks to delivery. We have all the materials in stock in our factory. We're not waiting on materials. It's a very quick process for us to be able to assemble. We're building indoors. We have no rain days. We have no weather days. We have no issues like that. So
fantastic. So this is amazing. Look at this, how beautifully it's designed. So next slide. Okay, this gives you the details. 630 square feet, 2-bedroom, low-E windows and mini split heating and air conditioning. So it's completely come in a complete unit, ready to mount on the foundation. And that's the beauty about it. And since they are prefabricated in the factory, we have no rainy day, no time off, and this is amazing. So
no waiting for inspections.
This is a very catch my eye, the Jasper model.
Yep.
So, Kyla, what
Jasper.
do you think about this?
Jasper's good, very close to the Banff. Slight modifications on the bathroom placement. Same size, same specs for that, but it comes down to personal preference. And as Byron mentioned, there's the Banff seems to be a little bit more popular than the Jasper.
Yes,
but again, it's all comes down to custom builds, right? So
build.
whatever the customer wants and whatever style suits them, we have the layouts.
So there is a possibility that people can blend a different model versus this one. We can blend them to,
Absolutely.
to accommodate.
I mean, going back to the Algonquin, which is an open concept,
Yeah.
very easy for us to throw a bedroom wall in there and make that a 1-bedroom with a good-sized living room. So that's the beauty with dealing with Tahir and myself is customizability. We can't stray from the footprint size,
Yes.
but the interior we can work with.
Yeah, the idea is to accommodate every client who's interested to buy these units. We can install them on your site, and we provide 10-year warranty for. And this is very, very important for you that you can customize, and we can have them ready in a very short possible time as compared to building on site. We have program for building on site too. It all depends on your site, because if there is no access for the lift to a crane to bring into the unit to the backyard, then it has to be custom built.
And vice versa too. If on a site build unit, if there's no access to get equipment into the backyard, then you can't build a house in your backyard. We can lift that unit over your house into the backyard with ease.
Yeah, so this is, there's lots of flexibility, but this all depends on your site location, where house needs to be built or to be brought in to be built, and also zoning setbacks requirement. This is very important.
That's right.
And before you ask us about the pricing, we need to qualify you which unit can fit the zoning requirement setbacks, and then we can build on the pricing and finishes and make recommendation to the unit. So this is a Jasper again, 630 square feet, 15 by 42. And these are 2-bedroom, same features, and ample closet space. So that means it's ready to come in, and you can immediately, when you take the possession of the property, after the building occupancy permit is issued, you can rent it, or you can move your kids in the backyard, or if you're a senior, you can't afford a big house, you can move into the small unit and rent it, the main house.
Absolutely.
To support you as a monthly income, because 3,000 square feet home will cost, a rental is about over 5,000.
Yep.
And where this unit approximately will cost about $1,000 per month. So you are able to net gain from renting your building, and you still staying in your own property.
Absolutely.
So this will be something very good. So next, please. So this is a Muskoka. This is what I talk about, Muskoka in a city, right?
Yeah.
So that reminds me of, because of design and features available, it looks similar, but why Muskoka?
We wanted to bring that Muskoka feeling to the city, to your backyard, and give you that retreat space. This one here has doubled as a pool cabana.
Yeah.
But a very nicely appointed one bedroom for those tighter backyards where you don't have the space to fit a two bedroom.
Yeah.
The Muskoka and the next one you'll see will suit that smaller yard.
So we have a lot of choices in terms of cabinet selection, the counters, and and the color scheme for the bathroom and all that stuff.
That's right.
So you have also the upgrades that people can choose, right?
For sure.
From the basic
Yep.
to build the custom size.
That's right.
So that's great. You see that there's a fireplace you can add to it. You have a pool and tub, or you can have a shower. You can choose what type of hardware in terms of using there, or in terms of the bathtubs and the commodes and all that. Is American Standard or?
Yes. Yeah, American Standard Cadet Mark III, which is a low flow, dual flush industry standard toilet.
So what is the normally warranty that comes with the unit as a manufacturer?
A manufacturer's warranty would be a 3-year manufacturer's warranty.
Okay.
And then, of course, beyond that, you've got all the individual components of the unit would carry their own manufacturer's warranty, which is going to carry with you. So your
the
flooring,
Musco-
your roof, your windows, appliances would have their own warranty as well.
So this is the Muskoka one bedroom with all the features we have, 420 square feet, because limitation of size is based on the size of the lot.
Right.
And setback, which is approved by the city
Yep.
based on the building permit that we can secure for that. So it's crafted with care and attention to detail. The Muskoka is the meticulously designed to embrace the essence of a home. So really, especially for the seniors or young generation, they can afford leave the parents home. They can have a custom built home in the back of their yard, and they can support their parents to pay for it and live in the same home they were born and lived and grown up. So next one, please. So this is Tremblant. There's something unique about this.
We recently took this unit to the National Home Show last year.
Yeah.
And the one thing that struck me, I was there for 10 days and spoke to thousands of people. And the one thing that struck me was every single time somebody walked through that unit, this doesn't feel like 420 square feet.
It's a big.
It's very, has an amazing flow, and it doesn't honestly feel like 420 square feet. We can get 9-foot ceilings on, and the ceilings are sloped. So you 8-foot ceiling on the back, 9-foot ceiling on the front, and it gives you that feeling of grander space.
So if we have a 9-foot ceiling, would there any problem with the traffic or anything when you are coming hauling the?
Not on a 28-foot unit. On a 28-foot unit, we have a trailer that's low enough we can
Oh,
transport.
so you low bed trailer.
That's right, yeah. On the 42-foot units, we don't have that ability. And we have to put it on a longer trailer, which means it's higher off the ground, so we have to keep the ceiling heights down a little bit.
Yeah, I know, I've been involved with transportation, so this is very important.
Yep.
So let's look at this feature, next one. Okay, so the features are same, and is also one bedroom, as we said.
Yep.
All the feature, quality features. Every material that is supplied is brand new, and is built according to Ontario Building Code. So quality of ship quality is checked at the site, and I think you also allow the customer buyers
Yep.
to come and see the production as the house is being built, right?
Absolutely, and we're always accommodating. So if it's a Zoom call, if it's a FaceTime call, a text message, snap a picture, send it off to you, we want you involved in the building of your own home.
Yeah.
So we'll extend that courtesy.
Yeah, so this is important because so this is a very, I'm going to talk a little bit about the consultation. You can help me also. Sure. So when you are buying, thinking about buying a property, the most important thing is to find out and contact us, and we provide you consultation to make sure. First thing you got to do is to give us an address. We will check our zoning to make sure the city has certain bylaws, and according to the bylaws, we can fit which model that will be suitable for their property. So we provide free consultation to help them, and once the city has confirmed to us, yes, you can build this, then we will say, okay, now we proceed to the next step, correct?
Correct.
So anything else you want to add to it?
No, I don't think so. The building permit process and the setbacks and the what we're looking for, just to educate a little bit. We have side yard setbacks. We have rear yard setbacks. Yes. We have fire access routes where we have to allow a space for the fire trucks and the firemen to get to that suite at the back of the property. We have distances away from the road. To the front door of the garden suite. Yeah. We have distance away from the front of the house, the main dwelling, to the fire hydrant. So there's a lot of stuff for us to consider when we're evaluating your property and whether or not it's suitable for a garden suite and at what size. We have tools available to us that we can do that virtually, usually with an address. If you have a survey, an old survey, doesn't really matter. That helps out immensely. So
because we need the footprint of the existing house on the boundary lines, we need to know where it ends, and we do once that is determined and we have verified with the zoning department, then we know which unit is recommended, and then we can customize that. And before we go to the next step is a building permit, and this is where you have made a commitment with us to proceed with the selected property, and model is selected, and we will fast track your building permit, and we'll try to get the building permit. And under the integrated 9-step, whereas you have 5 steps because you are able to manage few things as a manufacturer, right? So when we enroll the program, we cannot start production of the house until the house is enrolled and confirmed by the Terrian. You can go ahead and proceed with that. And I have spoken to them, and they told me, I told them that we are not issuing an agreement of purchase and sale because we're not providing them land. So it has to be construction contract. So they agree with me that it's a construction contract where you are buying from the manufacturer, and you are getting the building permit, you are installing it, and you keep it 7 warranty. So it's a construction contract approach rather than agreement of purchase and sale.
Right.
If they are buying land and building together, then it has to be agreement of purchase and sale.
That's right.
So that is just for clarity. Now, going to be the next one. So build. So once the garden suite is enrolled with the Terrian and funds are received, so this custom unit is built because of you. You have chosen it. This is personally configured for your needs. Therefore, it cannot be given to somebody else because you custom design it. So we're going to start fabricating it. There will be a progress payment that needs to be made to the factory to make sure that we are progressing toward that. So this is very important for everyone, that the garden suite is rapidly built between 4 to 6 weeks. I just put there, depending on the model and upgrade that's chosen. Okay. Now we're back again regarding the build process. So when your building permit is issued, your unit is enrolled with Terrian warranty program, the order is placed to the factory to start building the custom home that you have chosen according to your site, your home location, and start building. We have a basic module, whereas you need to upgrade them if you want to change your flooring, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. All those interior can be customized as well as exterior. So first process is to start the exterior. The second stage, you have interior selection of goods, and appliances and all floor planning and everything. So once that process has started, you will be paying a progress payment according to the contract that we have to enter with our factory to build those units. So these are custom home built for our home buyer. Therefore, they cannot be given to somebody else. So you be prepared that you are going to have sufficient funds. For this, we have Canada Express mortgage broker, Maxim De Souza. He's here with us. We're going to talk to him a little bit later, tell us what the options available for your financing if you need them. Now, site preparation. When the house is being built in the factory, there are a couple of things needs to be done because we have already secured the building permit, so your utility connection has to be ready because there will be quick disconnect and connections when the unit arrives by transportation, and we use a crane to mount them on helical metal piles, or we have a concrete foundation, depends what the option has been chosen. But preparations are done to make sure you have all utility connection, electrical, sewer system, everything is done. So site supervisor will be doing all the underground services as well as preparing the permanent foundation as required by Ontario Building Code and also HCRA, that we will have that before installing the garden suite. So now, when the delivery and installation, that means when the shipment is made from the factory, your house is ready, and in partnership with our laser suites, we will be sending you for a pre-inspection prior to shipment. Correct? You normally inspect them at the property before they're shipping it? So what is the process there?
So the process is they're inspected at the factory so that they don't have to have site inspections for the unit when it's delivered. So you have site servicing inspections along the way for the underground services that you're adding,
Yeah.
but the unit will show up inspected.
So this is a good thing because in a normal house, you will have one pre-delivery inspection before you take the possession after securing the building permit. So occupancy permit. In this case, the home buyer will be going to the factory and they can see what option they have chosen. There is no substitution of items once the house has been built. And they see that if there is any discrepancy or any change, they can approve that at that time or accept it. You always provide quality substitute if there is a shortage of some appliances, for example. So you will substitute them for the better one. So now we will be arranging a truck to bring the unit from the factory and it come to the site, and then we have to hire a crane, maybe 100 to 150 ton crane, to mount this on the permanent foundation. So that is shipped now, and some units, maybe depending on the site, maybe they are built on site. So installation happens. Next slide. So pre-delivery inspection, according to Ontario, the New Home Warranties Act, it requires the pre-delivery inspection. So pre-delivery inspection is done at the time when the city inspector has inspected after installation, and then they will give you occupancy permit. So our site supervisor will be inviting the buyer to come and check perform a pre-delivery inspection with our site inspector, and it's already been pre-approved before shipment, or just in case if there is any damage or anything done during transportation, they can be fixed on site at that time or get it ready. And then we have to pre-delivery inspection. The buyer will have a form, pre-inspection, occupancy permit issued. They will be given position on that day. Normally, it takes about 1 to 2 days to install it. comes from the factory, correct, at the site?
So we aim for 3 days pre-installation and delivery, and then 3 days post-installation and delivery.
So idea is, sometimes there is a paint chip, you have to do a little bit adjustment. Mostly everything will be done, and everything is included and added into the deficiency list in case, because this Ontario New Home Warranties Plan Act requires that everything to be done within 120 days from the day the position is given. So that time we are able to make sure those things are taken care of. And also all the utility connections are made because they're all ready to connect at site, or utilities already been brought to the point where it can be a quick connect with the existing electric, plumbing, sewer system, and already all piping and cabling, everything installed. So you will probably now, a question I have, Brian is not here, but Byron, talking about, do you have electrical panel there or not? That's the question I have.
Yeah, there's a panel in the unit.
And the unit.
Question,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's the panel is there, so that means all connections are already ready there to connect, and your unit is ready to occupy. And obviously, the city inspector wants to check all these utilities before they're giving occupancy permit. Now, once the homeowner has done the pre-delivery inspection and tenant brochure information is given, our director will say, is the position date is declared on the day it's accepted, and there are form issued occupancy permit. The commencement of tenant warranty start from there for the 7 years, and those are forms. And also we direct the buyers to go to tenant.com and enroll their name as a home buyer for the garden suite. So this is the process, and these are why we want to make sure that when you are dealing with Tiqsons Construction Inc., we are licensed builders, so we provide tenant warranty, and you know that our laser, these are home garden suite manufacturer, maintain quality workmanship and material, brand new material, and according to Ontario building codes. So thank you very much. Can you have a next slide? So we also have a brokers, we have a referral program. If any broker who's interested or agent interested to recommend us, the first step is to fill out this form, and we need to have a consent from the homeowner who's interested us to do the due diligence to find out whether their land or lot qualify for the unit that you want us to recommend to you. So this is consent. We have a program where we will talk about a referral fee for the brokers and the mortgage agent. This is only payment, if any, given by Tiqsons has to go to the brokerage, either real estate brokerage or mortgage brokerage. It cannot be paid individually. So we'll talk about that, and this is the form that is available. You can download, and you can call 905-569-9939, and we WhatsApp you, and you get your client to sign it. We don't accept any verbal referrals. We want in writing signed by you if you want to be paid a referral fee. Next. So so for the contact information, yeah, okay, this is shaking hand because we're trying to build partnership with the mortgage agent and the brokers who are interested to explore the opportunity to create network with us and also make a referral and make money, generate income, referral fee income. Next. So here's the contact information. That's the HCRA license, B63247. You can go to HCRAontario.ca, look for Tiqsons Construction Inc. You will see our valid license. Our number is 905-569-9939, and you can also visit Tiqsons.ca. We provide engineering, zoning, site plan approval, building permit, construction management, custom homes, all those services available in project management. And if you have to send us an email, you can send to tci@tiqsons.ca. Thank you. So here is a question answer session. if you have any question, and Kyla, Kennedy, Byron, McLean, and also me, we are available. Where is Byron? He's still on the phone. So anybody has any questions that we can answer?
What will be a lot size with regards to a house?
Once again, so we're going to go up there fast because the mic is up there.
Sorry?
The mic is up there, so
Can you repeat the question? Yeah, I can repeat it.
Okay, okay.
What will be a lot size in order to build? I believe we have Muskoka, right?
Yeah.
It's very workable model. Again, everybody has own choice. But if a lot size is 40 feet by 100 feet, and there is a backyard, what will be an approximate size of the backyard where Muskoka can be fitted?
So typically we work the side yard setback. Usually what we see is 1.2 meters.
Okay.
Okay, so I like to look in feet because
Yes.
everything is in feet. So
Yeah.
1.2 meters, about 5 feet.
Okay.
4.5, we'll call it 5. So if you've got 5 feet on either side, that takes 10 feet away from your property.
Okay.
Yeah, how wide did you say?
40.
40 by
40 feet.
100 feet.
Okay, so looking at the 40 feet wide first.
Yes.
So 40 minus 10 is, we got 30 feet to play with.
Yes.
So our 28 foot can go sideways across the back of the property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're limited by the distance away from the curb.
Yes.
So from the street side of the sidewalk curb, so on the other side of the sidewalk, street side, to the front door of the garden suite has to be a maximum 45 meters, about 95 feet, 90 feet,
Okay.
okay?
So it will still fall because the reason is it's a 100-foot lot.
Yep.
So we are
Exactly.
into that bylaw.
That's right, yep.
Okay.
So that's as of right. As of right build, there is nothing anybody can say to stop you from building that unit.
Building.
Because the bylaw and the building code says that it can go there. Worst case scenario with that property is if we want to go with a little bit longer unit, like our 42-foot unit,
Yeah.
the Banff or the Jasper,
Yeah.
we can turn that lengthwise,
Okay.
right? Because we've got the width on the 28 feet.
Yes.
Now we can run it long.
Yeah.
And now the side yard, it gives you a little bit more yard space in there. And again, we can accommodate that. So the bylaw is actually pretty flexible as far as, and you'd be surprised how big of a lot we can fit these units into. Yeah, I mean, if you look at a backyard, think that there isn't enough space to put it, we can probably fit it.
Byron, I think we can go to committee of adjustment if there's small variance is
Yep.
involved, and we can try to seek that approval if there is a small variation available.
Right.
And they are very flexible in accommodating
Yeah,
this.
it just adds time and it adds money to
Yeah.
the project. I mean, but if there are circumstances where you can't build it as of right, then absolutely. The other consideration as far as feasibility to a property is lot coverage. The federal government just mandated a recent change that says that a property can have up to 45% of the lot coverage in the main dwelling and the garden suite. So beyond that, if you're further than that or more than that, then we need to go to committee of adjustment. But we're finding that 45% of your average lot with the house and the garden suite included is actually pretty generous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it used to be 36 something, and now they extended it.
Well, it used to be
10% of the.
10% of the lot coverage, not including the home.
Yeah.
And they made that change, and it made it a lot more doable.
So this is why it's very important to know the address of the property, where it's located. Each city has its own bylaws. We have to look at that before we really recommend which model or size will be suitable, whether it's going to be straight on the depth or horizontal. Whichever way, it looks beautiful as well. It's not just placing a unit there just to make sure it complement each other and it looks better, better addition to the unit.
There was a question asked in the beginning about two-story, and yourself mentioned that it's only with regards to Toronto,
That's right.
where there may be a need for a two-story. What volume do you think we should have in order to consider building a two-story?
I would consider doing a two-story for one. Volume of one.
Volume of one.
Absolutely. I mean, it just needs, we've done it on paper, we've done the design, we've done the architecture for it. Our units are designed and capable of doing it.
Okay.
It's just that one project that says, yep, do it. And we're ready to do it.
And which model we had seen, amazing models. Which
Thank you.
models do you think that a two-story will accommodate?
So the prototype that I've drawn up would be along the lines of our 28-foot unit.
Okay.
And it would be a 28-foot on the base, and then probably about a 34 on the top.
On the top.
And it gives you a little bit of an overhang over the front door.
Front door.
I mean, we have other limitations in Toronto. It's a maximum square footage of 647 square feet. So that the 647 square feet is on the main floor footprint. We can't change that. We can go two stories on that 640, get us to 1,200. So the one I've designed is a two-bedroom with a den on the main. Den is on the main floor. Powder room on the main floor, kitchen and living room on the main floor, and then you've got two bedrooms and a bathroom on the second floor.
Tiqson, one last question. Please, if you can work out the numbers for a two-story, because to my belief, what I am seeing, a two-story demand in thickly populated areas like Mississauga.
Right.
I may say Brampton, I may say some cores of Toronto where there is more density.
For sure. Yeah.
So please, if you may kindly work out the numbers and just share so that.
Definitely.
Because I have a gut feeling, again, God knows better, that a two-story model will fly more because it will give more attraction for someone who has a house, have some equity to build it or move himself or herself, maybe with two kids, and rent out the whole house.
For sure.
So those are, we appreciate your suggestion. We will look into that. We'll talk about ourselves. And we're going to ask Maxime D'Souza to come and join us. So thank you very much. Maxime is a mortgage broker with Canada Express Mortgage, and amazing personality, well-spoken, well-recognized in the industry. So we're going to ask him some questions. We're all three of us here. So Maxime, we are working on these Sahara Garden Suites in partnership with Laser units, Sahara units. And how would a home buyer will approach us regarding financing, because they want to know affordability issues and what are the credentials, the criteria for seeking financing. And there was an announcement on the federal government giving $80,000 to 2% for 15 years amortization. But CMHC seems to me that has not recognized. So can you give us some guidelines and this, how we can help our buyers who are buying our suites?
Oh, certainly, and thank you very much, Mr. Qureshi, for an introduction here. And thank you for this presentation. It was really great to learn about the leisure suites, in association also with the Sahara Garden Suites. And thank you to you both for the detailed information on and the 9 steps that you guys showed. Now, My name is Maxim D'Souza. I'm a mortgage broker at Canada Express Mortgage Inc., license 13241. And to answer your question, Mr. Qureshi, the financing part, as you rightly said, the $80,000 at 2% for 15 years, the information is not out yet from CMHC. I've recently contacted them, and there's nothing out from them. But if you're one of those homeowners or real estate investors who's looking to finance these, we can do it for you. And there are numerous ways to do it. As long as you're a homeowner or a real estate investor who has a property, who has whether a small mortgage on it, or whether you have a mortgage or a free and clear property, I believe we can help you with the financing that you need in order to finance these garden suites. There are many lender options at Canada Express Mortgage. We have multiple lender partnerships that we work with, starting with the banks, some alternate solutions, and some short-term financing. I heard you say that it would take at least 6 weeks from the time you get the permit?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. So 6 weeks, and the building permit timeline was about a couple of weeks. Depends on the city for sure. I understand.
Yeah.
So considering that, let's say maybe about 6 weeks, and let's consider another 18 weeks, given that stretched timeline.
Yeah.
Right. So we're not looking at more than 24 weeks, which is half a year. If we had to put alternate short-term financing in place, we can do that. It's just less than 6 months to put that kind of financing in place and improve the value of your property, refinance with a traditional lender at a much decent lowest interest rate, and there you go. You have a cash flowing unit in your backyard.
Fantastic. So we are here. I'm also principal broker Canada Express Mortgage, and work with our lead. Maxim is a brilliant young man and very talented, well recognized and educated. So we have a team, professional. He is the lead manager on mortgage financing. So we look forward to you. If you have any question, you can give us a call, and we're more than happy to help you. Not only because you need money to buy a property or you build a property, whether it's a garden suite, legal basement, or home renovation. We can cover them all because we have the solution for all of you. So I take this opportunity to thank Kyla Kennedy and Byron McLean, and also all the participants, and especially Maxim. Thank you very much for joining us. And we will be having our next public open house probably on Saturday, I think, between either we can do between 2 and 4, or we can make it 11 to 4, whatever. Flexible will make the change. So that way we'll be able to answer question, and we can also invite you all, and we'll let you know, we'll update our event for next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. Thank you very much for coming and participating with us. We really appreciate that. We're going to be uploading this on YouTube channel, Realty Coffee Talk YouTube channel. Please feel free to change, and we'll be shared on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, everywhere. And you can reach out to us if you want you're interested to learn suitability of Sahara Gardens for your backyard to generate rental income. And affordability is a big issue. There are statistics that more than 30% Canadian will be renewing mortgage in 2025 and 30% in 2026. So therefore, the mortgage interest rate will probably double, and affordability become a big issue. And you can remember to call Maxim for that.
It's a great opportunity to take advantage of your upcoming renewals and exploring these possibilities to improve cash flow. So
whether you want to buy it, you want to sell it, or you want to refinance, give us a call at Canada Express Mortgage. It will help you to secure that, or call us at Tiqsons construction site. We'll be more than happy. Our number is 905-569-9939. Thank you, Kyla. And
Just
Brian?
mention too, coming up in March is the National Home Show.
Yes.
International Home Show at the Enercare Center, March 7th to the
16?
16th. Is that Sunday? Our Tremblant model that you saw here tonight will be on full display. You're welcome to come through, walk through it, and enjoy it, and see what we have to offer.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now. May God bless you all. May God bless Canada. Bye for now.